before London or New York became financial capitals. A city built on swampy ground engineered the economic engine that powers our planet. 4 centuries ago, Amsterdam was a peculiar republic surrounded by mighty kingdoms. It possessed no royal dynasty, no empire, and no natural treasures. What it cultivated, however, was far more potent: mutual trust. This society was forged by traders. They didn't seize territory, they mastered global routes, but they faced a critical challenge. How do you finance a dangerous enterprise when the potential loss is too great for one individual? In 1602, Dutch traders created a groundbreaking entity, the Dutch East India Company, or VOC, humanity's first joint stock company. Previously, trading missions were high-stakes gambling. A handful of backers would fund one ship. Success meant shared riches, failure meant total ruin. But the VOC changed everything. It established permanent capital. People purchased shares fragments of the enterprise and could trade these pieces to others. Commerce suddenly became fluid. You could profit from Asian trade without ever leaving Amsterdam. For the first time, wealth was separated from direct labor. The enterprise amassed colossal funds and built a mercantile network spanning continents. Yet its true revolution wasn't the empire, it was the marketplace that blossomed around it. Those shares began trading daily. Investors gathered outside the Amsterdam exchange, trading on gossip and anxiety. It was bedlam. It was genius. It was the stock market's dawn. To manage this new system, Amsterdam created the Amsterdam Exchange Bank in 1609, the pioneer of central banking. Before it, Europe was a mess of currencies. The bank created a uniform, trusted unit of value. You deposited your coins and received bank money that everyone trusted more than physical silver. That faith allowed Amsterdam to expand trade beyond anything the world had seen. With this system, the Dutch traded more than commodities. They traded uncertainty. They invented maritime insurance and futures contracts. In the city's coffee shops, forecasting became a profession. A new class realized they could profit not from goods, but from price movements. For the first time, people grew wealthy from market swings, and for the first time, they lost everything just as quickly. The same ingenuity that built this system also created its first grand deception, that wealth could multiply without limit. In the 1630s, this delusion focused on a botanical wonder, the tulip. Rare bulbs sold for fortunes. Contracts for unbloomed bulbs traded like securities. At the peak, one bulb could cost as much as a canal house. Purchasers weren't buying flowers, they were buying the expectation that someone else would pay more tomorrow. Then, one day, someone didn't. The market collapsed. Fortunes evaporated. Amsterdam, the city that invented the modern economy, also invented the modern crash. Yet even in disaster, there was progress. The Dutch didn't outlaw speculation, they studied it. The lesson was brutal but essential. Markets run on emotion, not calculation. From that understanding, modern capitalism emerged not as a perfect machine, but as a self-correcting one. The merchants of Amsterdam didn't intend to transform the world. They just wanted to make trade safer. But in doing so, they discovered something more dangerous, that the pursuit of security can create infinite risk. 400 years later, we live inside the system they built. When Amsterdam's power faded, London adopted its methods. When London declined, New York inherited them. The stock market on Wall Street is the direct descendant of the Amsterdam Exchange. The Federal Reserve carries the same DNA as the Bank of Amsterdam. Even the mistakes repeat. The tulip mania was just the first version of every speculative fever since the dot-com boom. The 2008 crash, cryptocurrency, different assets, same story. That's what makes this system so resilient. It isn't designed to prevent bubbles, it's designed to survive them. Capitalism wasn't invented in a boardroom. It was assembled in the mud of a small republic that refused to drown a system born from necessity, powered by belief, and sustained by faith and paper. It made our modern world possible, and it asks us, even now, does this system still deserve our trust? If this story changed your perspective, please hit like and follow Winds of Thought for more journeys into the ideas that built our world.